Hey guys, I have a treat for you today. I was born in the 80s. Or no, I wasn't born in the 80s. I was in high school in the 80s. I'm so young, I'm still old. I'm so confused. And this group came out called Metallica. Okay? I'm introducing him to Metallica. He's heard of them. He goes, isn't it like a rock band that like did something famous or something?
My whole thing was that is it the very fast drums or something? Is it the very loud and I don't know. I've just heard the name and I know that they're big in rock and hard rock or whatever.
So even though I've heard this song, because this is part of my genre when I was growing up, this video has over 1 billion views. It's one of their most famous songs. So we're going to watch it and see what you think about it.
All right.
Okay? Oh, this one's going to be fun.
Let's see. We're going to introduce a reggae man to
Exactly. All right. Metallica, Nothing Else Matters.
Let's see.
Go!
It's not hard at all.
Right.
It's a lot of good picking.
Mm-hmm.
Trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. Hold these words I don't just say.
Yeah?
I feel like there's an accordion back there.
An accordion.
Some kind of either violin or
I don't know. I'll have
some
to listen
silky
for
string
it.
back there.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way they're playing a guitar or something. So what's cool about this band is people always think that metal is just all hardcore, just fast stuff.
Which
but
is what I was
there's
thinking.
actually a melodic, it's like you're going to hear in this song. It's incredible, right?
Yeah.
It builds and builds and builds and has different stuff.
I think from the beginning, just hearing the picking, that's really, really good. And kudos to the producer, whoever produced this. It's clear. It's, it's very hard to to produce strings because you have a lot of string noise and things like that.
Yeah.
And either the player is really good that he doesn't just, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
So kudos to the
Very
producer.
precise.
Yes.
Very sharp.
Yes.
Right.
And,
for an old video.
Yes, and so far the layering of the music is excellent. It's just when certain instruments come in, kind of beginning to build the meat of the song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so me not having a lot of experience with hard rock music, I was expecting a lot of hard stuff going on from the beginning.
Screaming and yelling.
Yeah,
exactly.
so it was kind of, it's good. The bass player comes in and just lays down some holes. And just like,
awesome.
It goes in. So I think that was really good. My expectations were here. They're now here. It's usually when you listen to music and music you've never heard, a genre you've never heard, you're thinking about how close is this song to my music.
Right, yes.
Like that's the thread you're looking for to be able to identify with the music. And so many times we need a way to come into the music and just hear what the musicians are doing. Give it its own merit and just pick that up. So the way that they've set up the song to begin with is very welcoming to people that have never had this kind of music. So
and it helps people process, do I like this or not? Because that's what I like about reactions. I've been listening to music that I would never give a chance. Like when I was younger, somebody go, "Oh, do you like this?" You know what? And I'd be like, "Oh, I would hate to listen to that guy."
Exactly.
But then I listen to it and I go, "Oh my goodness, it's good music. It actually is good."
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. It's cool.
Yeah, and when you give music its own musical merit, and you begin hearing what the creativity that the artist has and how they're putting things together, I think that's when you appreciate it more, actually.
Right.
And at that point, it doesn't actually matter what the genre is.
Right.
You're kind of more looking for the musicality of things. What does the music make me feel? What am I getting out of this music?
And as a musician yourself, you're playing the same instruments that they're playing. In a different way.
Yes.
So you can appreciate the instruments played in a different way. Isn't that amazing?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So when I see like the bass player come in and do his thing, and it's just like it's laid back, I'm just like, that was good phrasing for your stuff. It's good.
Awesome. Awesome. You ready?
That was good. Let's
All
continue.
Right. Go.
And nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. And nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know. So close, no matter how far. It couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. And nothing else matters.
Oh.
Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know.
Is that a fretless? Nice.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. Hold these words I don't just say. And nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new.
Okay, good. Growl.
Mind for a different view.
Oh, I have to pause it. Oh my goodness. I just love what he just said. Like I have heard this song a billion times, right, in my life, but I've never watched the video. And so now that I'm reacting to it and listening to it, he just said, we open our minds to a different view, right? Nothing else matters, all this stuff like that, right? So I was just thinking to myself about his voice. You and I just reacted 10 minutes ago to a Bruno Mars Silk Sonic. And Bruno Mars has this most amazing voice that he could be like
A lot of curry.
a lot of carries, can sing in a choir, can sing, just hit those high pitches, just the most amazing. And this guy has that gargling glass sound, you know, where it's going up and up my eyes to a different view, right? But
yeah, it has a growl that's
yes,
that's what should I call it? Well tenored. Does that make any sense?
yeah. Well, I don't know.
It's just like
I would say, well, Bruno Mars is well tenored, but
Bruno Mars is smooth.
yeah,
Like,
smooth.
His,
yes,
his melody is, phew.
yes,
His is more, and it's like a well tuned
yes,
growl something,
right.
and you can you can tell it's seen days, like it's
Right. But what's interesting,
with that?
tell me if you feel this, it has energy in it.
yes,
It has adrenaline in it, in a way.
It
like,
has-
like, you know when you're working out with weights, and you're like, ah,
Yeah,
ah,
yeah.
or you're throwing a ball, ah, right? It has that,
it has assertiveness.
yeah,
It has I think it has story to it, as in you hear it and you feel like this guy has stories, like
yeah.
he has something that I should hear, like a story that I should hear. I feel like a lot of a good musician, you might have a good voice and stuff like that, but if you cannot tell a story with your voice,
Yeah.
like your voice cannot convince people that what you're saying
Yeah.
is worth hearing, then you're missing something. Like
Right. Oh, I love what you just said.
Yeah, so-
like, have you ever seen, like, there's millions and millions of good singers out there, right? You could just go to any church or any place and someone gets up on and they're singing, but they're not famous. The famous ones are the ones that actually convince you, like, okay, how do I say it? Like what you said about the story thing. You can get up and sing, and you can be really good, but you're like a cold, dead body.
Yeah,
I don't get anything
machine.
out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're like just out there, just the voice. That's the only thing going out.
The person that goes, let me tell you, like really, and you're like, that's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me more, right? You know,
Yep.
it's like every single one of these people, whether they have the growl, the Bruno Mars, they have that it factor.
Yes, that's the thing that I think makes musicians stick around for a long time.
Yes.
Is if you have this, I mean, all music is that you're telling a story from a certain perspective melodically, and if you don't have that storytelling thing, you know, that your fans are always looking for, that's the thing that convinces people, oh, this is good music. It's the thing that leads you to put your lyrics together a certain way. That way you're able to tell what you need to tell. If you don't have that, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And the other thing too, like if you notice, a lot of his band, they buy into that. Like they're supporting it.
Yes. Yes.
So, if you have if you have a song, you have a music, and you don't have a band. This is the problem with like working with studio musicians sometimes, because they come in, they're given lyrics, music, and they learn how to play that music, and they do the scores, and they leave.
Yeah.
And they might not even ever meet whoever owns the song.
They don't gel.
Yeah, so you never have that dynamic.
Oh my goodness,
So
it's awesome.
when you have your band that supports what you're doing and they're there with you, and the way you lay down your stuff and they're there, this is good.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
carries it. You can see one thing. Here's one thing that I noticed. The song is very laid back. It's
Yes.
very just slow tempo, just taking its time. If I was a drummer that just wants to kind of show my mark, there's a lot of opportunities to mess up, in the sense of there's a lot of spaces where as a drummer you'll feel like I should fill this up, I should do this, I should shoot,
Yeah, right, yeah.
I'd have an opportunity to shine in this instance because everybody else is doing something laid back.
Right.
This is my chance.
And he
but
can't.
the drummer is laid back. He's just like taking his time. He's locked into a certain rhythm, and he's just taking that, and he's just pushing the band along.
No matter
It's
how
good.
tempted he is
Yeah.
to do some rolls or something, he's like, I can't do that.
I mean-
I just gotta be like in the moment.
Yeah, he's at the end of each phrase. I'm here sitting in the seat. I'm going, I'm like, I'd be doing that, man. But the guy is just he's very restrained. Like he's taking his time. He knows
That's awesome,
this
dude.
is all the song needs. This is all the song needs.
That's
good.
awesome. Great
good.
feedback, dude. Okay, let's go.
And nothing else matters.
Wow.
Never cared for what they say. Never cared for games they play. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. And I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow.
So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. No, nothing else matters.
What kind of notation is that?
Yeah.
Huh. The picking is really good.
Yeah.
And I'd say that, like, as a person that maybe hasn't had that much hard rock, I wouldn't know that this is a hard rock song. Like, oh, it's a band that
Right,
does
yeah.
hard rock. It's just
Right, yeah.
a song that I would probably think, is this like a folk, American folk something? You
Yeah.
know, John Denver style, like, whatever. Like, I wouldn't know what I probably couldn't place this in the hard rock side of
Right,
things.
right. Because it is a mellow hard rock song by a hard rock band,
Yeah.
you know? But it just happens to be one of their most famous songs because it crosses over into where people don't maybe like their faster stuff.
Yeah.
They love that song.
And I think too, it actually shows their talent too. Some of the hardest songs to do, especially to sing, are songs that are slower, where you sort of have to stretch things out and kind of be more melodious.
Yeah.
Especially for people that are more used to like rap and
Yeah.
just things that are more fast paced. Because with fast pace, it's very easy to miss notes,
Yep.
and they'll just be swallowed up in that speed.
Yep.
But you know, a slow song like this, where you just hear every note, everything has to be layered nicely. The harmonies are good. Like it can't be, you know, that's a harder song to do because there's more chances for mistakes.
Right.
And these guys just, I mean, it's out there. You can see their talent is out there.
Yeah,
Because,
talent, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why they're famous, because the talent. You know, there's a lot of people that can just, you know, make noise,
Yep.
but to make that noise beautiful
Yes.
is hard.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It takes talent, right?
Yep.
Oh, guys, that was so fun.
This is good.
Reacting to Metallica. So until the next one, peace.